Because the truth is, Joseph can walk if he wants to. Joseph has a very public out he can choose. He can wash his hands and turn his back and start his life over. He can take all of the anxiety and the worry and the hurt and the mistrust that he's feeling right now, and he can put that behind himself if he wants. And I'm not saying he can make it all disappear. That's not how it works for us, but he can choose to move on. And that's precisely what he's contemplating in the moment the divine voice appears to say, don't be afraid to enter into this mess. To welcome the story of the one that you love with all its uncertainty and worry. And to make that very scary story yours. See, this angel is not just telling Joseph, look, it's crazy, I know, but she's telling you the truth, you can trust her. It's far more profound than that. It's a challenge for Joseph to enter into the scandal of Christmas. Joseph, everyone you know will know something happened, but don't be afraid of that. Joseph, everyone you know will know that the betrothal period was breached, but don't worry about all that. Joseph, everyone that you look up to, they will either assume that A, she cheated on you, or B, you broke the rules and you slept with her early. But don't let that stop you. Because Joseph, son of David, what is conceived in her is from the Holy Spirit, and she will give birth to a son, and you will give him the name Jesus. Because he will save his people from their sins. The message is, Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid, because God's story is now Mary's story, and Mary's story is now your story, and your story is now the Christmas story, because God has stepped into the scandal of the human story and said, this story is now all of ours together. And that is precisely what Christmas is about. That God would not be afraid to step into our story. That God would not fear the contamination of our scandals, that God would refuse to turn God's back and stand on the sidelines, watching us fail to grasp the goodness of the grace of the universe. And so in asking Joseph to take Mary's scandal and make it his, God is demonstrating God's posture toward the world.